Just going to get some practice today with the histograms and the dot plots. Some of the problems are just a matter of counting or potentially adding up numbers of columns or the dots on dot plots. So go ahead and get the answer for this. How many customers are under 20? So we got movie tickets sold and ages of customers. I know those lines are maybe a little hard to count from seats or whatever, but Ella? 28. 28 is correct. 20 is right there. 20 is not under 20 though. So for under 20, you're counting these two columns here. This one is 8. That one is 20. So that's a total of 28 customers under 20. Any questions on that? I understand like those lines maybe aren't the easiest from your seat, but that's all that one is. All right, now for median, we would want to count up the total amount of customers first. All right, so we had our 8, we had our 20. This one is 16, 12, 4, 2. Okay? So we would add them all up. That will tell us how many total customers. In this case, we got 62. All right, everybody good with how we got 62? Is just look at the bars, add them up. Median is the middle. So what we're looking at is we're going to take our data. If we pretend our data is that bar, we're going to chop it in half. So how much is in each half? 31. We're just dividing by 2. 62 divided by 2 gives us 31. That means 31 should be on each side of our median. Our median is going to be in the middle. If this were an odd number, if we divide by 2, we would have got like 31.5. That means there's 1 in the middle and still 31 on each side, okay? So we need 31 on each side. There's 8. There's 28. How many more do I need? 3. Well, 3 would be about right there. If we went from the other way, there's 2. That makes 6. That makes 18. We need 13 more, so that'd be, again, about right there. I didn't phrase this question the best way. It should be asking what interval is the median age in. So the interval for the median age is going to be 20 to 24. That makes sense? Any questions on that? It's not like the easiest concept always, but that's kind of the way it works. You're finding where the middle meets, okay? So for a histogram, that's how you find median. You find where the middle is going to fall. All right, we got Larry rolling some dice. This question is just asking, how many times did Larry roll the dice? So y'all go ahead and get an answer. Shane? 14. Larry rolled the dice 14 times. All that is, count the dots. All right, so median, you can cross them off from either end and find the middle. Do it like we did kind of for the histograms where you find halfway and see where they meet. So go ahead and try to find the median here. A little bit trickier on this one. Oliver? 4.5 is correct. We said there's how many? 14. So each half of our data is going to have how much? 7. So if I start on the low side, there's 7. If I go from the high side, there's 7. That means our median has to be in between there where they meet. Okay? If it's in between there, 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 divided by 2 gives you 4.5. Another way you can always do these, and I saw a couple of y'all doing it, you can always list out all the numbers. Now, in some cases, that's not going to be a reasonable way to do it. You know, if there were like 20 dots, that'd be a little bit excessive. Still would work, just not necessarily the best way to do it. So once you list them all out, you know, just put the number for each dot, and just like before, it's crossing them out, working your way to the middle, going with pairs, high and low. And you'll be left with 2 in the middle. It's 4 and 5, same idea. Okay? Any questions? All right. This one, not a histogram. We just got a bar graph. We're going to find the mean on there. So the first thing I want us to do, we need to find how many students were in this survey. Okay, so find the total number of students first. That's the easier one, I think, so we'll do that part first. Ben? Nope. Bobby? 18. So we got 3 students, 2 students, 4, 1, 3, 1, 4. Those are each the number of students. Number of students over here. So we got 14 total students. That's 14 pieces of data. Now, then we need to add them all up, and we will divide by that 14. When we're adding them, how many students get $2? 3. So how many times should we add $2? 3 times. So go ahead and do that. Go all the way, get the mean, okay? Don't just stop with the sum. Aiden, what do you get? 3.5 is correct. It'd be $3.50 money. So we got to put the 0 on the end of that. All right, when you're adding them, like I said, you would do 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2.5 plus 2.5, right? Adding them all together. That should have given you a sum of 63. Once you have that sum, you add them all up, you divide by how many there are. So 63 divided by 18, like he said, would give you 3.5. We put a 0 on it since it's money. We get 350. Any questions?